Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the All-Stars taking on the All-Stars. Jon Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in Game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after Game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Freddie Peralta.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Now it's going to be number 16. And he grounds one to the right side. Marte tosses to first. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And now it's Gavin Lux. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what do they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
Out towards right center field. Rodriguez makes the grab for the second out. Ivan Herrera now at the plate. Inside, just missed.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Two outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mickey Moniak. Moniak bats left, throws right, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. Next pitch is outside. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Two outs. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that's a home run into the upper deck. He sends it into the second deck. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the rookie DH. First
Ball
pitch
one.
just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Swings through that.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in Game 2 of the NLCS. Swing and a miss. Freddie Peralta with the strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And our pitcher tonight, Brady Singer. What do we have on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Elly De La Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The line to kick the pitch. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, but it was a bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Off the plate, ball 1. That's a slider for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
De La Cruz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Backed off the plate that time.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Breaking ball inside. Full count now.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Laser could be trouble. De La Cruz headed for the plate. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Man at second.
Ball.
And that one clips the corner. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and that gives him a lead. It's 3-2.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And let's take a look at the lineup.
The second baseman.
And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Ketel Marte in now. Takes ball one off the plate. And that misses. 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That's off the mark. Ball three. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Went back to the sinker, and it was successful.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
1 ball, no strike.
Tatis waits. Inside corner for a strike.
1-1.
Next offering way off the plate. That clips the corner. And it remains 2-2. And foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. second game of the NLCS. Here's the center fielder, Will Benson. Peralta back to work. There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Fastball for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. Now it's the rookie first baseman. Just missed.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shined in the toughest moments.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Up the middle, Marte. Now the throw to first on the run. On the money, nice play.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Matt McLain getting ready to hit. That's in for a strike. McLain went deep in his most recent game. Next offering is in for a strike.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Off the mark there. Going to count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Ball 2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Ramon Laureano. And the pitch. Close, but called a ball. 1-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That's towards center. Benson under it. Makes the grab. One down.
Batting it, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
No.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
In the air, right side, Moniak sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Man,
Batting
Boog,
up,
I love
the
watching
catcher.
an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Yainer Diaz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back here in Miami, new inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa. Outside low, ball 1. Just missed. That's in there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Don't think you want to throw him that pitch again. He hammered it. Next time, he'll make it fair.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 2-2 now. Good eye in that spot.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Full extension, makes the catch.
The batter, number 16.
And wow, what a great diving catch, Singy. Statcast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
But that's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
Next to hit, number 16. That one missed. Just missed.
2-0.
One out, base is empty. A little up front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. Marte slings to first in time.
The left fielder, number 2, Gavin Lux.
Now the left fielder, Gavin Lux. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
2 balls, no strikes to count. And that's in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
He gets there with the slide. The throw, and that's a great play for the out. And we're back.
Leading
Now at the plate, Elly De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
That catches the corner. This to third. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman,
Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That's a strike. And that's way high. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Look
Take ball.
out!
That guy.
And it hit him. So
Now
next,
batting, the first
Vladimir
baseman,
Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir.
He's already homered here in this one.
Junior.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
Checks over to first, back safely. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Ramirez, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
No.
That's outside. And now 3-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's
Now
been part of
batting,
his career
the
since
designated
day
hitter,
one.
Juan
Here's Juan Soto.
Soto.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in game 2 of the NLCS.
Inside.
And that one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a tapper. McLean feeds to second. Out there. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. An outstanding
The batter,
hitter
number
in
4,
Ketel Marte.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. And misses. It's a strikeout. So they strand a pair. 3 innings complete. Japan lead it 3-2. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. And that's
1-0.
downstairs and outside.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Over to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Right fielder, Mickey.
Now it's the right fielder,
Moniak.
Mickey Moniak. He's already homered in this game.
Still relatively
1-0.
early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Ball 2.
That's too
Down.
low. Now 2-0. And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
.3-0 down. And he walked
That's
him
the
on
ball.
4
Take your
pitches.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next is the designated hitter. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
1 ball. No strike.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
On the ground, could be 2. Here's Marte for 1. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. The All-Stars have the advantage, 3-2. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off for
4.
Japan,
And the batter
the right fielder,
will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
0-2 now. And El Nino is stifled for the K. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Inside, just missed.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. That one off the mark. Full count, 3-2. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. That's to third. Whips it across.
He's out.
Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, center fielder, Julio.
So 2 down now. And here is Julio Rodriguez.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Yeah, that's fouled off. Rodriguez, a former Rookie of the Year, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Outside, and 1-1.
1-1.
Right side, hard hit. He'll do it himself. Out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite a
off
pitcher's
for the
duel so
All-Stars,
far. Here's how the
center
starters
fielder,
have performed
Will
up to this point.
Benson.
Peralta back to work. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. He flexes his power with that swing, and we're level. It's 3-3. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And now the first baseman, 0 for 1 so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. Way high.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 2 of the NLCS. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Matt.
Go ahead,
McLain.
run on base. Here's a speed threat, Matt McLain. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Late swing fouled off. Squirts away a little bit, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Randy Rodriguez up and loosening in the pen. Dominguez also getting ready. Lifted in the air, right field. Tatis after it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa. Right through there for a strike. Man at first, one away. The shortstop takes the ball. Check on the runner. He's safe. Ball to strike. The pitch. Ground ball left side. And that one finds its way through. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second
Now
with only one
number
away.
16.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That does it for Freddie Peralta, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Randy Rodriguez.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the third baseman. Just missed. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And he takes one right on the black. And the count 1-2. Traffic on the bases with one already in. And we're at the top of the fifth. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 4-3.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Gavin Lux will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. That's down and in.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Runner on the move. Late swing, foul to the left. First and third, one down. Ground ball could be 2. Marte tossed to second, over to first, safe.
The batter, the catcher.
I promise you there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ivan Herrera singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Lux leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes. Ball.
That one is upstairs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. One was the solo homer. Home half of the 5th coming up. Italy had the lead, 5-3. Second game of the NLCS. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Brandon Williamson up and throwing for Terry Francona. Stevenson, the right-hander, also getting loose. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 1 strike. Two. 1-2.
Pitch misses. It's 2-2.
Ball 3. Full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now batting, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
So the batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball.
Well, he's really working him away, this at-bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one is downstairs. Counts full, 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that. I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. Next one is off the plate, and the count is 1-2.
2 strikes. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And delivers outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Stays alive. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Brady Singer won't go any further tonight. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching.
Brandon Williamson comes on now.
At this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
First and second, 1 out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the next to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. And it's even up.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that's off the outside edge. 2-1. Liner snagged it first. Hits it to the bag himself, but he's back in time.
That swing
Now
right there
batting,
tells me
the
he's seen the ball
designated
pretty
hitter.
well. I know
Juan
it didn't produce a hit, but he made
Soto.
solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now it's the DH, Juan Soto. That misses, and that is ball one.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason. Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle-of-the-order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up.
Marte
digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This is again 5 in a row. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job at this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Base hit. 1 run is in. The second run scores.
Oh, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
So 2 down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Mickey Moniak. On the ground to third. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter.
Now batting, number 0.
And next is the designated hitter. This as he was late. Activity in the bullpen. Abner Uribe, the young right-hander, up the. One down, base is empty. And it's quickly
Still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Not even close there. 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one is inside. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And gone! Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And just like that, they're out front. It's 6-5.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out.
That one catches the corner for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 6th. Laureano comes up to hit.
Laureano.
There's the strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Off to a good start for the leadoff nod.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there.
Now
Stepping up to the challenge. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brandon Williamson won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Robert Stevenson.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
No outs, runner at first. Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Josh Staumont up and throwing for Terry Francona. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
One outside, and now 3 balls and a strike. Yainer Diaz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. .3-1 is on the way. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Laureano aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Now he challenged the guy with the fastball.
First and second, no outs. Diaz getting ready to hit. He is struck out, and he is walked. In the dirt.
1 ball.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Tying run in scoring position, and Laureano in scoring position. Next offering upstairs. And that is out of play. And there's a ball. Elly De La Cruz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. First and second here, no outs. And a swing and a miss there.
Full count.
Pulls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Elly De La Cruz, 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Ramirez. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
And the count 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Up and in, now 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And fouled off. 2 outs. Bases are full. And that one fouled off. And now 1-2.
1-2.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Two outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Goes down looking.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Seranthony Dominguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Matt McLain digs in now.
The second baseman, Matt McLain.
Swing, and that ball smashed down a line. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Edmundo Sosa will hit next.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Bases empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 2.
inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Started after it, appeal to first. And Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. Out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
The batter, number 16.
Now the third baseman.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
First pitch, and he just misses. That one fouled off. That clips a corner. And misses inside. And that is downstairs. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a pop-up. Marte. And that is that.
Now pitcher.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Josh Staumont.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off
Well,
for the All-Star,
one-run game.
the designated
batter
hitter,
now,
Juan
Soto.
Soto.
And that's in the dirt. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Not close with that one, and that's ball 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that skips in the dirt. And the tying run is on base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Here comes the 0-1. Curve in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
That one misses. 3-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Ripped into left for a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Junior.
So digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fought off foul. With the tying run at second, go-ahead run at first. Here in Game 2 of the NLCS. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming around third is Soto. He'll score easily. It's 6-6.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Josh Staumont is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Scott Barlow. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Ramon Laureano, the next to hit. And that's a strike. Now 1-1.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here, the bottom of the 7th. And that's too high.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Next offering upstairs. Julio Rodriguez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. No outs, runners at first and second. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. Golden opportunity right here.
This is a big spot for a big-time player. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Fastball is outside.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. It's gone. Grand slam. And that's how they take the lead. It's 10-6. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning to set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
Now the catcher up to hit, Yainer Diaz. First offering misses badly for ball one. Barlow, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011. And that misses. And now 2-0.
2-0 to count.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
That's a ball. 3-1.
And that's outside it is ball 4, and he's on base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Back to the top of the order now. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. That one ran inside, almost got him.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one fouled off. 2-2. And he chases that one. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. That one outside, and that's ball 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
That one catches the zone, and it's 1-1.
1 strike.
Diaz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Inside, and it's 2-1. Out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Now back, the designated hitter, Juan Go,
Here comes the
go.
skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Scott Barlow gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Pitching change here, Tyler Phillips.
Phillips.
First and second, 2 outs. Juan Soto now at the plate. And there's the strike. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch is downstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. And foul ball. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. One run across, coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Ketel Marte. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
Runner at second, 2 down. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Man on second, 2 down. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2 balls and a
2
strike.
balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Fernando Tatis Jr. waiting for a turn at the plate. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that ball.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Splits the plate, and that is strike 1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Did not go. struck him out looking. But they take the lead on a huge 7-run outburst. 8th inning coming up. Japan on top 12-6.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Camilo Doval.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Lux in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
That one at triple digits. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The batter, the catcher.
Ivan Herrera getting ready to hit.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. There's 1. Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer.
Now batting, number 0.
Next is the designated hitter. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Triple digits on that last pitch.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Max Meyer.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Leading off, Ramon Laureano.
The left fielder, Ramon Laureano.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Just off the outside part of the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Bounced up the middle. McLean. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Base knock center field. And the postseason success continues for him. And now Yainer Diaz. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Rodriguez stands at first with one out. Outside. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to first. Could be 2. To second. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Through 8 full. The All-Stars out front 12-6. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Abner Uribe.
Now,
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest. So he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
leading off.
Here's the center fielder, Will Benson. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
First pitch swinging.
Ooh, by
No
ya.
ball.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
In the air to left center. Laureano trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, number 54.
And now the first baseman. That's down and in. Movement in the bullpen. Drew Rasmussen preparing to come on if needed. Abreu warming up as well. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And there's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the late stages of game 2.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Outside, and that is ball 4.
The batter, number 9. Second
And at
baseman,
first,
Matt
here's the second baseman, Matt
McLain.
McLain. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into the 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spin on anything that's down.
And that's outside. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. And they'll go the short way, and that is the ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
And a final score of 12-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.